and they're not telling the truth. How do you know they're not telling the truth? Because they're telling you something. Everything they tell us is a pack of lies. If I'm quick, we might make it before the rain comes. So the sun shines on the good, as I always say. So I just want to thank everybody for being here. And what I see and what my union sees is the new role of the trade union movement. Not just saying we're here for the workers, we're here for our own mission about terms and conditions. This is about bringing our class together, bringing our communities together. All the people of all our diversity that we've got in this crowd tonight, but the speakers we've heard from tonight, from every type of background, every type of heritage, every type of belief system or whatever it is, we got to remember that we are one people and we got one mission, and that mission to be change this society for the better so it works for our people together. And that's what this campaign is about. What kind of a future do we want in our society? Do we want their vision of a stripped down, low cost, low wage economy without services, without the human touch, without the care for each other on our transport systems, without the care for each other in our public domain, without a decent water system, without a decent utility system, without decent public services? That's what we're all fighting for, the trade unions. And our trade unions got to reach out into every community in the country and say to all of the people in there, we are with you. Be with us and we will be with you. So I'm thankful that you've all come out tonight for that cause. Last week, they told the RMT that they're going to close 1,000 ticket offices. That's all of the ticket offices under the control of the Department for Transport. And it's no accident that ScotRail and the Transport Scotland, under the control of the Scottish Government, will shut no ticket offices. Transport for Wales will shut no ticket offices. Because this is Tory spite. It's Tory spite against people who need assistance. It's Tory spite against the RMT. It's Tory spite against railway workers who have managed to stand up and fight for their futures over the last year or so. And we're calling on every worker in Britain, in all our communities, to continue the support you've given us, but also fight for your communities. Whether you're in a small town or village, whether you're in a big city like London, we need to support each other, and we need to keep our services properly funded, properly staffed, and we need to keep our people properly paid on decent terms and conditions. So our job, the immediate job here tonight and going forward over the next week or two, during this consultation, is make sure that you reach out to all your friends and neighbours, everyone that you know. Get them on the RMT website, get them signing the petitions, filling in the postcards, going on the apps, returning a massive, overwhelming no to the Quangos that will judge this, and then hand it on to Mark Harper, who's sitting in a bunker in Whitehall, saying, I'm going to close every ticket office. And we've got to make sure that the people of this country are heard. We say no to closures, we say no to cuts, and we say yes to proper staffing and proper services in our country. And they're not telling the truth. How do you know they're not telling the truth? Because they're telling you something. Everything they tell us is a pack of lies on every issue that they talk about. They have said today in the House of Commons there will be no redundancies of station workers in this latest round of cuts. Last Thursday, I received letters as General Secretary, what are called Section 188 letters under the Employment Act, telling me that 2,300 of our members are going to be made compulsorily redundant in these measures. And even that fossil in the House of Commons, the Speaker who sits there nodding everything through, even he said to the Rail Minister today, you're not telling the truth. This goes much further than they're making out, and they are cutting our people out. They're not taking them out behind the glass in order to assist you. They're taking them out from behind the glass to give them a P45 and throw them on the dole. And we're not going to accept that, and we need your help to stop that happening. And it may sound a bit technical. Schedule 17, what does that mean? It sounds like some kind of debt collector coming round your house or something. Schedule 17 is the only thing that makes them staff any station in Britain. It means they've got to have a minimum amount of people for a minimum amount of hours, and that's what they want to abolish. And when they abolish it, they are free to de-staff every single station on the network, with no exemptions, and there'll be nothing to stop them apart from our industrial muscle and our community muscle. So it's absolutely vital that you respond to this consultation and join us in this fight back. And more important than that, it's important that you all continue and become bigger and better activists to make sure that whatever they do in our communities, whether they want to shut a creche, a library, an old people's home, whatever facility we're talking about, whether they want to shut your local hospital or privatise it or privatise a part of it, we must stand up and make our voices heard in an unstoppable wave of resistance. That's the task in front of us. We will support everything that you do in your communities and your campaigns. We're asking for you to get behind us in the next few weeks and get behind us in whatever action we've got to take to defend our people. We know they're coming for us. We know they've got the RMT in their crosshairs. But I tell you what, it doesn't matter what they do. It doesn't matter what legislation they bring in front of us. It doesn't matter how they try to beat us down. My union will never be bowed, and we will never bend the knee to the Tory government. We will continue to fight until our members say we've got a deal that we can support, and we will decide that, not the press, not the opinion makers, not the commentators. We are a democratic union, and we will continue to fight on behalf of our people. But more than that, we will continue to fight on behalf of our communities and behalf of our class. So let's go forward from this meeting before we get soaked and carry out the struggle that we need to do. Unity is our strength. Our diversity is wonderful, but our unity is so powerful. So let's stick it back to them. Keep fighting, keep at the struggle, and keep going. Thanks very much. It's